Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you've had a good week, caught a few fish. Welcome back to the channel. Now today I bring you to the sunny Talacre Beach, Beach, however you pronounce it, North Wales. What I'm doing today is doing something a little bit different. Although I'm hound fishing as usual this time of year, I'm actually on a group meet, meeting new faces. And the group meet is for Shore Huggers UK. Massive group, really good group, some good people on there, and I've met some faces over here on the beach that I previously spoke to, so it's all good. Like, we're all basically on a hound hunt. Now, it's not a match, it's nothing serious, no deadlines, just a bit of fun and chit chat, a bit of banter along the way. Hopefully one or two fish. I've cast out already. I've got one rod out. What's that? No, I've cast out already. Got some frozen peeler crab, some frozen squid. I did want some rag, but I couldn't get any. And I couldn't be bothered going off the beaten track to get some. So I brought my tripod, so I'll set the tripod up in a bit. And hopefully I'll bring you back with a few fish. Now, conditions are not ideal to what I like. I like fishing in overcast for hounds and maybe a bit of drizzle. But this is sunstroke weather, to say the least. And I've left me anti-sunstroke cream on the kitchen unit, which I've only just discovered. So I'm gonna have to put my hoodie on in a bit and just sweat it out. But it is what it is. Right, I'll just give you a quick look. There's the old rods all set up. I'll zoom out a little bit. There we go. Just got one rod out. There was a Sammy seal out there, a few hundred yards off, but he seems to have disappeared. So wish us all luck. I hope at least one of us out of all those lot catches a fish. I think there's about 10 of us maybe. So hopefully at least one of us gets a fish. Right, this is smooth down number 2. I forgot to video the first one, but I'll get the picture off. I'll put it in. 2 casts, 2 smooth downs, not that big, but happy days. Absolutely made up so far. I think I'm the only one to have caught. But finally set my tripod up. Just move forward. The weed's hitting a big way. I've had 2 casts, 2 hounds. Not that big. Got a bit of a slack liner going on there, but that bait's been out for a while. That's a squid. So we'll see what's going on with that. But I imagine I'm just going to bring in a load of weed now, because the weed's hitting a big way. So I'll only be doing it like 15-minute cast if that. Well, I should do that anyway, really, shouldn't I? So see what's happening with this. See all the weed washing up all the way along the beach now. Is that right for the first half hour? Now it's here. Well, I've had 2 fish in that first half hour. So maybe now I've got a fish on there. It's like a dog. Right. Dogfish. Dogfish. Check that clutch here. That clutch is okay. I can't reiterate enough. Always make sure that clutch is set fairly light when you're hound fishing. Not that light that the tidal. Just keep peeling line off your reel. Just tight enough so if you get a hound it can run. But saying that, not all hound bites run. Sometimes you think you've got a dogfish and you've got a hound. But it's great when you get a run. Cat boys would call it a one toner. There we go. Beautiful little fish in their own right. But not what I'm after. Right. I keep forgetting I've not got waders on. There we go. He's away. As John Wilson would say, none the worse for his efforts. Wow, that's a big raft of weed. What? My mate to the left of me is picking off his line. I think it's time to maybe just go down to one rod for an hour and get pestered with dogs. I'll just set this rod up. Just as I've got to bring the other rod in, I'll cast this one out so I've constantly got a bait in the water. First I need to bait it up with some fresh crab. Which is what I intend to do right now. That rig's everywhere now. Oh, that's not good. Mind your way there, you don't want to see me. Keep an eye on that rod. Oh, schoolboy error, not got any crab out defrosting. They're quite soft here anyway in this. Oh, there's a bite. Looks like I've got a fish live on camera, guys. I feel the slightly better one than the last two. Unless I've got £15 of weed on the end. Oh, it's actually pulling back this one. Look at all that weed down there. Unreal. So it feels a little bit bigger. You watch. Probably £2 and £13 of weed. That's a dogfish. That dogfish don't kite like that. Why? This one's giving me a little bit of fun. Slacken off that drag. I always like to slacken off the drag when you get in close. And they do all that thrashing about. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Here I go. Yo. Who let the hounds out? I did. Number 3. What? Keep still, my mate. Keep still. Eat every one of these. It's hooked perfect in the bottom lip with a size 2 or limitless chinny hook. That's all I'm using. No dongles. Look at that. Cam number 3. And she's still battling away. It's beautiful. Right. Let's put this one back. There you go, baby. Thank you very much. A bit tired, you, aren't you, mate? You give a good old count to yourself, so didn't you? There you go, you ready? There you go. Let me get past that seal, whatever it is. I've seen it for a while. Number 3. Right, I'll switch it off and I'll bring you back again when I cast out. In a minute. I need voice activated gear. Thought I might as well just keep the camera rolling while I'm fishing about. Got one rod out. Peeler crab's doing the business. As I say, I'm not using any dongles. I've just got some very small frozen crab. So because I've got like very small frozen crab, I normally use a J-hook and a chinook as my pennel. But because I've only got small frozen crab, I've got 2 small chinooks on. And seems to be doing the business. A couple of years ago I went down to really small hooks. But I'm saying like really small, I was just using one single 1/0. And that was working. Oh, I've got another bite there live on camera. There we go. Yeah, it's still there, still there. No, yep, still there. I'm going to sort it. Yeah, just as you pick the rod up, this is that. Maybe opportunity missed. Oh, it's still there. Yeah, come on, Johnny boy, sort yourself out. There we go. Wind down, wind down. Oh, let's take your drag up. Wind down, wind down, wind down. Let the line stretch. Just lift into it. Wind down. Just lift. I don't think there's anything there. I think I've missed it. Fannying about. Oh, maybe something there. If there is something there, something small. Small, this one. It's a small one. But 4 casts, 4 fish. Little baby one. Little baby. Little baby. Oh, little baby, baby, baby. Oh, I can use this one as bait for the bigger ones. Let's give him a wash. Give him a wash. You're grunting at me. You're grunting at. Pardon? 4. Yeah. Oh, where's my pliers? Done with them. Ah. Oh, Johnny boy. He's coughing up little crabs, this one. Shrimps, crabs. What's that? He's just coughed up. I'll figure some thumbs here. Come on, mate. There we go. There you go. See, look at that. Just a good little baby one. Coughing up all kinds. Number 4. Put him back. Sorry, put her back. How rude of me. There you go. Not been too bad, eh? That's what it's all about. Just having some fun. You don't have to be massive. Just about here enjoying it. Right, I'll bring you back when I've cast out again. Right, let's see if we can get 3 casts, 3 fish live on video. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plug the charger bank into the side of the phone. Come on, let's get 3 casts, 3 fish. I know I've kept switching the phone off every time, but you've just got to believe me. Oh, what was that? Was that a bite, or was that the tide taking the? Don't know. Let's see. My mic's still switched on here. Yeah. I think that was the tide taking the line, don't you? Yeah, let's tighten it up a little touch. Soon know if there's a fish on. Wow, that line is tight there. Right, let's try and get the other rig sorted. So I'm not going to put 2 hand rigs out at the same time. I've had a few fish. I keep saying this all the time. I don't want to get greedy, and I don't want to get in a nip one pearl one. Should a hound come along, and don't want to be bringing one in and then the other rod go. But it's doable, but it can just be a bit hard work. I should have put a bigger one on this time. See, I've got these pre-prepared crab. And I've been cutting them in half. That's where I've been having my fish on. Half crab bits. So I might as well just carry on. Cutting them in half, eh? It's perfect for the size hooks I've got. Maybe a little bit too big. Underestimated him. Oh, got a drop back there. Is that another? Or is that just the... Or is that the lead tripping out? No, I think that's a fish. Yeah, definitely a fish. Get in. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, have I missed it? No, it's on. Oh, we're on. Why, we're on here. I think. Come on, baby. Come on, swing it towards me again. Yes. I think, oh yes, this is a nice fish. It's pulling back. It's a good one. It's actually giving me some jit, this one. Yeah, guy next to me's got a little smoothie. Happy days. It is a little one. Well done, mate. Come on, baby. I'm hoping you lot can see me over there. An awesome spot this is where I'm fishing today. Picked it perfect, didn't I? Here we go. Come on, baby. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to swear. Can't get the other line baited up, that's what I'd normally do. Is I don't hook this fish, just leave it on the sand and cast out. But that's getting a bit greedy, isn't it, don't you think? It's getting a bit greedy. Come on, baby. I'm gonna go home soaking. Tell you what, when these hooks go in, you don't want to come out. Come on, baby. I need some better forceps. These are absolute crap. Oh, I've got my finger. Come on. There you go. Got my finger again. Right. Again, it's slightly bigger. So what's that? Now number 3, 4. Happy days. Oh, is it number 5? Oh, it's 5, isn't it? What can I not count? Oh, I don't know. call it 5. Yeah, that little tiny one was number 4. 5. There we go. That's all you got to do. Piece of cake, this arm fishing. I wish it was like this all the time. Half a frozen peeler crab. Doing the job. Doing the job. If I had the balls, this would have been a good live session, but I've not got the balls for a live session yet. Right. But I have got the balls to leave the camera rolling. There's my other half a peeler. Already on me lance of impalement. I tell you what, these hooks are doing enough impaling tonight. They're not impaling smooth hounds, they're impaling me. It's a good bait, this. I'm getting covered in that orange spunky stuff. Oh, I've proper not hooked that one up well. Do you know what's going out? So this top hook is going to be nowhere near the base, but I'm sure it'll still work. It's going out. Line wrapped all the way around the rod here. I suppose there's a lot to be said about fishing with one rod. I have been told a few times off some very good anglers over where I fish over in the Wirral. They pretty much just fish with one rod. And they keep saying, just fish with one rod, just fish with one rod. And I'm always like, nah. I'm a creature of habit. Blah de blah de blah. But what the hell have I done here? But I've obviously got a good amount of fish in front of me. And I think I'd be foolish to fish for the hounds with 2 rods. I'll just end up in a worse mess than what I am now, I think. I'm not saying I would catch, never say that, but it stands to reason I'm having to fish a cast at the minute. So if I put I don't want that there, do I? If I put another rig out, if I put another rod out, I end up with a mess, and the right mess, like I said last time, we're all about that. Well, some of us, matchmen not really, but pleasure anglers, we're all about that fish of a lifetime. I've got 2 lines in the water at the same time and 2 hounds on. One of them could be that £20 fish that I so desire. But here we go. Stop waffling. Get move some casting. I've got a feeling my rig's going to come back all tangled to oil this time. don't know. Let's see. See how far I can put this 7-ounce lead. Make sure that's all tightened up. Oh, she's flying. You know what? I honestly don't even know how far that's going. But all I do know is going where the fish are. So that's good enough for me. I did used to go on the field on a weekend and cast on a marked out football pitch, so we had a good idea how far I was casting, and that was a couple of years back. I think I'm casting a little bit farther than that now, but how far can all you lot cast? Put it in the comments. Or what do you do for practice casting? Where'd you go? Do you go to the sea? Or do you go to the field? Maybe you've got some permission off a farmer to go to a public place. Where I go, it's a 5-minute walk from me through some woods. But it's actually a college football pitch, or football pitches. But it's not fenced off. You just get the dog walkers. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I should be there, but the amount of dog walkers on that football pitch, and I know they're picking the crap up in that, but surely it should be fenced off because the kids are playing football there. Yeah, that's a different topic altogether. I've gone off piece there when we've gone on about casting. I did have a couple of casting lessons off one of the lads over in New Brighton, and there's a lot to be said for having casting lessons. Like, people can say, well, you don't need casting, but certain places and some times if you can throw lead in a bait quite far, you're going to be in the fish where your mate next to you who can't cast, who's never had a casting lesson, he's going to struggle. So it's a valuable tool to have, but you've also got to keep practicing. So I had a couple of lessons off one of the lads over in the Wirral, and then I changed my job, and I just couldn't afford to keep up with them anymore. So that's that. So that's why I'm still with the old overhead thump. Might do an off the ground cast later, but I'm not needing to at the minute because I'm in my casting where the fish are. So see, that's just me altogether. Just don't like change. Don't like doing anything different. Stuck in my ways. Stubborn bugger. See this rig, what I've just rigged up. I've put a 6-ounce lead on that, and the tide's absolutely ripping. So I'm going to have to cast up tide quite a lot, and I'll just wait and see what happens. But there we go. I've got another rig out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting cocky now. I'm actually going to put it on the other rod ready. Just want to bring the Hound in, leave it on the beach, cast the other one out. and you're all screaming, he said he's not getting greedy. You know the score. Nice, that's one rod out. One rod ready. Let's see if we can get another bite on camera. Absolutely stunning there. Now I've got no sun cream on, so I think I'm going to have to put my hoodie on in a bit. Nice to see someone up there caught. I don't know if anyone else beyond him has caught. I don't think they have. I see a lot of people battling the weed. I hope she's not coming through okay, and this mic's working alright. Should be. Can't believe I didn't switch the camera on for that first hound I put back. I had a video of the seal as well in the background. forgot to press record. Proper noob issues. Big learning curve this film is. Lots to do, lots to learn. Come on, fish. Let's get another bite on camera. I'll try and get another bite on camera and I'll turn it off. Then I think I'll just bring it back when I've actually got the fish on. Otherwise this video is just going to drone on for hours and you're not going to hear me chatting crap all the time. Probably give the wife a ring, see what she's up to. Oh, I think there's something going on. I've not had a fish for a while. Some guys just fishing right all the way down to my right. I mean, like we've walked a good way because it is a good walk. But this Talacre Beach, and I'd say the guys have walked another, probably not far off the same distance what we've walked again. That's some distance what they've walked down there. Like I said before, it's not ideal conditions with the sun blazing, like, but the water's fairly clear, like, but I'm getting into the channel. I can tell because you just know, you can feel your lead hitting the bottom. It is quite deep out there. I've never noticed that before, how deep it is out here. That's why on a big tide, if you come here, you don't really need a big cast. So it's ideal for a lot of people. There's Mr. Darren Jones about to send his bait out to the horizon. Bosh. There we go. Yeah, that's in the fish zone. Yeah, the lad who actually caught the fish next to Darren's brother. He's come all the way over from near Middlesbrough. Oh, and that's like 2.5 hours past where I am, so fair play to him, that's some drive that. I don't envy him driving that tonight. No, I think something's going on. I've normally had a bite by now. Right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this where it is now, and if I get another bite, I'll bring you back. Don't want to be me waffling and bouncing crap for hours. Right, if you've got this far, thanks very much. I appreciate it. Right, I said I'd bring you back. I'm fairly sure there's a fish on this. Let's have a look now. Yeah, let's have him. Let's have him. See what's going on. Come on, baby. What's this? Fish number 6. Run off that one. I think it's pretty much the same size of fish what I've been catching. I'm just plodding about there in the deeper water. Got told off a very wise angler never to walk forward and reel at the same time when you've got a fish, and sometimes you just forget all about that and just do it anyway. There we go. Let's go and grab it quick. Well, that's a nice one. Yes. Oh, that's the biggest one of the day, I think. Look at that beauty. What's that now? Is that number 6? Number 6, number 7? Number 6, I think. Yeah, I was going on about that. Don't walk forward when you're winding down. Oh, this is definitely the biggest one of the day so far. Don't walk forward when you're winding down, because obviously the fish is gaining line essentially, and if you're fishing reef marks or snaggy marks, you can lose your fish, can't you? And that wise man is the guy whose clothes I'm wearing. Look at that one. That's an absolute beauty. It's definitely the biggest of the night so far. I'm not going to weigh it because it's nowhere near my PB. But thank you, my lovely. See, what are you? They're all girls. I don't think I've had a boy yet. So, right, this is a starry one. You see with all the spots? Call them starry smooth hounds. Because without the spots, they just call them commons. Right, I'll get this one back. Thank you, my lovely. I'll get a boot for you. Go on! Thanks, Tom. Through to it. Well, fish are definitely still here. And I'm going home fish wet through. But I'm not sunburned. I'm happy. Can't wait to tell my boys I've had a good session when I get home. In fact, my boys will be well asleep. Let's give them a ring. So on that note, I'm going to turn the camera off and ring my family. Alright, thanks for watching so far. It's been a blast. Yeah, I'm having fun. Yeah, just want to switch the camera off, get another fish. Number 7, I think. Looks well when I can't remember how many, of course. I'm sure this is number 7. Every one of them all caught on crab, but to be fair, I ain't using anything else. There we go. There's another one. Lovely little feisty one. Yep, girl again. Right, you keep an eye on that rod while I put this one back. Didn't even know the fish was on that one. There he goes. Straight across the top of the water. Love seeing him go back. Thought I'd not had a bite for a while, so I casted the other one out, started bringing that one in. And the hound was on the end of it. No, I didn't even get a bite with that one. Like, to be fair, it did keep going slack, so yes, it was on there for a while. But I'm not complaining. Out in the sun, doing what I do. Doing what I love doing, pressing that reset button. Working hard all week. So a bit of free time. Don't go to the gym. What a lot should do. I don't go to the pub. I was drinking in the house with the missus, really. So this is my thing. Has been for years, to be fair. I go through phases of having hobbies. I was doing marine fish keeping for the past God knows how many years. Got proper addicted into that. Really addicted. Spending hundreds of pounds on corals and selling them, and you can make money off it. And I was doing good until my mate said, if fancy coming sea fishing? I was like, yeah, why not? And that was it then. That was a couple of years ago now. Probably. It's only 4 years ago I've been sea fishing full time. I've been doing it on and off like for years, like not so much British sea fishing. I used to do that with my dad when he was alive, but I just used to go off the real boats with him. But we used to go to Florida a lot. I always take the rods. So we just got to the Keys for 2 weeks. Fly drive, you know. Just land in the airport, hire the car, and go and find a motel with vacancies for 2 weeks. My mum would just treat it like a Spanish holiday. She'd just sunbathe, and me and my dad would just catch bait fish all day. And then we'd keep them in a net under the dock. And then at night time, like we'd put the bait fish out and catch the reef sharks and stingrays what patrol the area. He had a tarpon take me bait once. Wow. But it let go of the bait just as I picked the rod up. They don't like wire trace apparently, tarpon. Although you can catch them. It's not the dumb thing to catch them like with wire leader. So anyway, like this, I had a run on my shark rod. I'm only about like 50 metres out of this bar of silver just breached halfway out the water, and it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. The floodlights off the docks, it was at night time, just reflecting on it. Silver scales was just like a big long glitter ball. It was amazing sight. As soon as it landed, that was it then. It let go. It was my one chance at my ambition fish. We did actually go out on a charter boat and target him once, but we got plagued with nurse sharks and barracuda just taking the bait. And it didn't help but the Coast Guard come and had a go at the captain of the boat, and the Coast Guard was sat next to us for an hour. I'm having a go at the captain because he didn't have the correct anchor lights on or something. We were fishing in the dark. He thought he did, Coast Guard didn't. Yeah, big nightmare. He reckons that's what frightened the tarpon off, but one day I will go back and get my prize. My ambition fish. I've got a few ambition fish to be fair. Giant trevally. I casted to a small shoal of giant trevally once. They boiled behind me, Pilot Magnum, and that was it. Only one chance at a GT. That went by the wayside. That was in Mauritius on my honeymoon. Oh yeah, I took my fishing rods on my honeymoon. Well, I took one fishing rod. We've got to be done. Got to be done. Got to be done. Right. No, I didn't just sneak the rods in the case. She knew. I said, if we're not going to the Maldives, where I wanted to go, I'm taking a fishing rod. So it was a little trade-off. Nice to go down on the rocks. 5 o'clock in the morning. while my new bride was still snoozing. I didn't catch much, I just caught one lizard fish. I did try to catch a little tiny bull shark as it swim past, just if it was baby one, but nothing. As I said, I casted to them GTs, but nothing come of that. So, right, wow, I just realised I've been proper waffling again for ages. Right, I'm going to cut you off. I'll bring you back. You got to anything else? Come on, fish. Let's have one last fish before we wrap up. I think I'm going to bring one rod down now. The right hand rod and pull the right round for some reason. Not that much tied out there at the minute. Or maybe a dog on it or someone that's pulled it right round. Everyone else is wrapping up down there. That's what I'm going to start doing. Had enough. What this is, feel anything kicking. Big lump of, oh, little hound. Number 8. That's why it was pulling all the way to these small hounds. Just don't even want to show you how to bite. Number 8. There you go. Well, this one's not getting cast it back out again. Fair enough. Alright? Yeah, not bad. That's number 8. Have you done down there? Yeah. Yeah, it's not been too bad here. Yeah. Oh well, it gets you out for a bit, doesn't it? Alright, take care. There you go. Straight off. Can't beat it. I don't know how far my microphone reaches, so I might be talking to myself right now. Right. Let's wrap a rod up, I think. Wrap a rod up. Yeah, so where I didn't get me the double figure hound, I've had double figure amount of fish, which I'm more than happy with. Over the moon. You know, like sometimes you make all this effort to put a load of diesel in the car and all the planning, sourcing bait, all the planning that goes on when you're not even out at the mark, the thinking about stuff. It's just constant, isn't it? You know, when you're an angler, like if you're not thinking about bait, you're thinking about rigs. You're not thinking about rigs, you're thinking about tides. Even when you're not fishing, you're still going on the apps looking, seeing what the tides are doing. You know, just trying to keep in tune with everything. And I said I'm still learning, but I seem to do okay. Yeah, so I think next week I've promised my little lad a hound session, like, but I don't really want to bring him these low water marks. He's only 6, so he's pestering me for a race session. So that's on the cards next week. Right, I'm gonna go. I'll bring you back. Hello again, everybody. Well, I'm on the way home. Well, I'm not far off home now. I'm probably 20 minutes off home. Just getting on the M6. As you know, I live in Wigan. So yeah, that was a very enjoyable session. I had fish from the off. I didn't have a last cast fish this time. I had a couple of casts after the last one. But yeah, it was really good, and also it was really good to meet the other lads as well. As I said earlier, I was on a Facebook group meet, Shore Huggers UK, cracking group with loads of people on it. I think there's over 10,000 people on this group, or whatever it is. But the guy who runs it, Darren Jones, he's just sound. He puts meets on every now and again. It's a bit of a shame that not that many people turn up, like, for these meets, considering how many people there is. But I get it, everyone's got commitments, and if you've ever fished the Talacre, it's not everyone's cup of tea. And which leads me on to, I've done a few videos now, and it's probably a bit wrong of me. I've never gone into the safety aspect of fishing low water marks. Now, low water marks are dangerous places. They're very dangerous places. You've got to have your wits about you. I would not advise to anyone to go and fish a low water mark that they're not familiar with. They just don't do it. I would strongly recommend to go out with someone who's familiar with the mark, and not just familiar with the mark, who's confident with the mark, knows where the gullies are, knows where the mud is, knows where the soft sand is. These are all the dangers that present when you're fishing low water marks. Like, so just don't go out there, especially not on your own if you've never fished it before. If you've never fished a low mark, always go with someone who's familiar with it and confident with it. If you really don't want to listen to me and you must go, please don't go at night. Just go at daytime, but don't even fish, just observe. I know it's a good couple hours out your day, but just observe, like, what the tide's doing. Just observe, you know, like, you'll be able to see where the tide comes in from, like, because you'll be surprised. because I've been caught out there. I've been fishing at certain places, and like the next minute I've got water coming in like behind me where I didn't even think there'd be a gully there. All right, it wasn't a big gully, right? But that's just my point. Some low water marks are quite safe, but others are, no, they're not. And also, like this Talacre Beach, the walk, it's not for the faint-hearted. The walk out there. All right, you don't have to walk as far as we do, but where we fish, it's a massive walk in soft sand. You got the box on your back and everything. So like, and also like with Talacre as well, it's renowned like for fog rolling in, and if that thick fog like rolls in and you're out there on your own on a mark you don't even know, it might not end well. So like, that's why like go with someone. Yeah, safety in numbers as well, innit? Always make sure like people, loved ones are informed like where you're going. I always tell the missus where I'm going, and sometimes I don't want her to know, but no, when I'm fishing I always make sure that people know where you're going. It's just not worth the risk. Always make sure your phones are charged up at least. Even some people carry satellite phones with them. Wow, you just try to cut me off. Okay, unbelievable. Right, anyway, yeah, so that's me done for another session. Yen telling was 8 hounds, 1 dog, 1 top pup. So 3 shark species. Can't be bad. All my hounds were on crab. The dog and the top were on squid, because I was trying to try for a cheeky buller. So I've just got this thing I want to buller. I'm gonna have to go over to Anglesey, I think. Yeah, but next week I might be. My little boy wants a race session. The little 6-year-old. I still think he's a bit young, like for me to take him out on a low water session. But I have got a low water place in mind where I can take him and he'll be okay there with me. It's not a big walkout. It's relatively safe because you can fish the tide all the way back there. So as soon as the time's right, I'll take him there. But next week, I think I'm going to bring to the channel a high water ray session. The rays have been showing now around the Liverpool area. They've had a slow start through various things, getting dumped into the river and sludge and all kinds of stuff, but they seem to be showing up in good numbers now. So hopefully that's next week's video. Right, so if you've made it this far, thank you very much, I appreciate it. If you like what I'm doing, give me a like please, and consider subscribing. It would help the channel out. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed it just as much as I have. Thanks very much for watching, and take care, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Tight lines, clear your minds. Good night.